The thing that I think is really apparent with Ilario is that he's accountable. Mm-hmm. His whole life is on the record. If you do a Google search on him, you can find out everything that he's been. With David Rouser, you do a search, and he's been wearing that same black suit and the same red mm-hmm. tie since he got out of college and went straight to Washington. And Ilario's on the radio once a week, so people can tune in and find out where he stands on the issues. So he's always available. He's also the only one that I know of who will meet people for meet and greets 7:30 in the morning mm-hmm. before they have to go to work. And he's really getting to know the people, and the things that he stands for ring true to people. Mm-hmm. I heard David Rouser speak for the first time at the Lower Cape Fear Republican Women's meeting. It was the first, actually. And it was a total flop compared to listening to Ilario speak. And I could see that David was hitting all his bullet points and stuff mm-hmm. and making eye contact where he thought he should and stuff. But it just totally fell flat. And the reason that sort of strikes me is because we need fighters in Washington. We can't have... It's the spineless Republicans mm-hmm. who have helped to get us where we are today.
I agree.
Because it's not just the opposition. It's not just Democrats. It's people who are not willing to stand up and fight against Democrats and against these bad policies. We need a real fighter. So somebody who's sort of, a flop and can't inspire. I can't imagine him fighting for anybody. Mm-hmm. Except, of course, he's lobbied for big tobacco mm-hmm. and big agriculture. And at that meeting, he actually said that he didn't know what was in the AG jobs bill. He supported the guy who supported the bill, but he didn't support the bill himself. So that kind of hemming and hawing mm-hmm. over where did you stand, there's nothing like that with Ilario. He's just he stands where he stands. Mm-hmm.
And he's informed. He's informed.
Very much so.
He's well read on topics that are important to the people, mm-hmm. and I think that's another reason he deserves to be elected.
Yeah.
Pantano is strong on protecting our national borders and national security in general. I'm really glad to see him support that.
It's so important right now because they've taken away our habeas corpus rights. Now anybody can be jailed if they're deemed a terrorist.
Right.
And this administration thinks that Tea Partiers are terrorists.
They
think that a conservative mm-hmm. who wants to be armed and is Christian is more of a threat than Nadal Hassan opening fire into a crowd of unarmed people screaming Allahu Akbar. They don't think that the new Black Panthers thumping their billy clubs at the voting booths, they don't think that that's extreme.
Or
they
intimidation
think that,
even.
Right. They don't think that that's something to be concerned about. They think that, Christian conservatives are something to be worried about.
So we are definitely on the first steps of dictatorship in this country.
It's tyranny.
It is, indeed. Indeed. And if you don't want to live under tyranny, then you better do something about it now. And I know one step we can take to do, and that is to vote for Ilario.